Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back. Today in this tutorial, we are going to learn about how to write Excel data in email body. You can see the screenshot that we have the data in Excel sheet as a column employee name, cash in, on US check and not on US check. And we have multiple rows here, right? So if you want to write the complete data in email body, in Outlook email body, then how can you do that? We need to write the same format as in Excel. We need to write that in email Outlook body. So we need to create a table also, and then we need to write all this data in Outlook email body. So this is another tutorial of UiPath email automation. I am going to show you how can we get each data from Excel sheet dynamically and write here. Let's say showing you here 5 row value and 4 columns, and we are just writing there. But if we are getting more than 5 rows data, it means we are going to write data dynamically in email Outlook body, right? So we'll create table dynamically in Outlook email body. So first I am going to show you the Excel sheet, and then I will run the project as a demo, and then I will show you how to do that, right? So let me open Excel file and let me show you. So you can see here currently I have an Excel sheet as a monthly report. So this is just a sample file. You can take any Excel file as per your need. So currently I have employee name, cash in, on US check, not on US check, and I have 5 rows here. And if next time if you are getting 5 more data here or 50 more data, then also email will be automatically taking data from this Excel sheet and write to Outlook email body and send to the recipient, right? Let me open UiPath Studio so that I can show you the demo. So you can see here I have created here a demo, and let me run this. Press Ctrl F5. So what will happen here, between reading Excel file like all this Excel data and sending email, so we have few steps there. I will show you. So let me open Outlook here and let's see here. It shows hello, and then we are writing few words here. Please see below monthly reports daily, and here it's showing total count. It's a 5 because we have the 5 records. So dynamically you can write the total count of your monthly reports data. So currently we have the 5 records, so we can write that number here, total number, and then we can send this data the same as Excel file. You can see here it has the table border and it looks like a table, right? Now let me show you how can we do that. So for that, let me open UiPath Studio and let me take another sequence here. Okay, so first what we need to do, first we need to read the Excel data, because we have to write all this data in email Outlook body. So for that we'll take a read range here from workbook, and then let me select this monthly report, and then we have the sheet name, that is sheet 1, and I am going to remove this. So what will happen if I will remove, that it will automatically take all this data from the Excel sheet. I am not going to put any range here, and let me take the variable here, that is Excel DT, Control K, Excel DT. Now we need to read one by one all this data and write to Outlook body. So what will happen if you will read this data one by one using for each row, and you will send one by one row data in Outlook. So it will send one by one email as per first row data, right? So we don't want to do that. We have to append all this data which is in Excel file. So we have to append that in one place, right, in one variable, or you can say one location, so that we can read that data and we can send or we can write in Outlook. So for that, first we need to create a table in Outlook, because you can see here as per Outlook we are writing here a table, we are creating a table here. So for that we have to write HTML tags here for creating a table. So let's say if I'm putting here Outlook, send Outlook mail message, and here let me put here the to section UiPath R. So this is the like we need to send email to this recipient. Now the subject is monthly report, and in the body it means we need to write here like this, like hello, please see below monthly report daily total count and this now table, right? So for that, here in the body, in the double quotation we'll write here hi, comma, and then we need to press one enter. So better we can put here one paragraph, so it will add one paragraph, or we can put here 2 times BR tag. Now we need to write here please see below monthly reports, and we need to press one more enter, like one more paragraph, because we need to write here, you can see please see below reports, we need to write this total count. So we'll write here total count, and let's say we are going to put here total count 10. So currently I am just putting a static, but I will tell you, I will show you how to change this value dynamically as per data available in Excel file. Now we'll write here, after that we need to put one more paragraph so that we can write all this data here. Now you know that in Outlook if we want to create a table, then we need to use HTML tags. So how can you do that? So for that we have a code, let me show you in the notepad here. So for that we have to write here table, and then all this statement or tags should be inside this table and table, right? So this is the starting table and this is end, because we are putting here this slash. Now we need to let me show you here. First we need all these headings, right? We need all these columns here. So all these columns will be in the first row, this is first row, then second row, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, right? So first in the first row we need to write all these column names. So for that, to add a row, I'm going to tell you a little bit HTML also. So to add a row we have to write here tr, it means table row, and then this should be also closed with tr tag. Now we have written this tr tag, it means it will create one row. Now we need to split this row into 2-3 columns. It means we have to write the data in this row. So first data will be our EMP name. As you can see here in the email, we have this EMP name, employee name, cash in, on US check, and not on US check. So we need this, and we need one more cash in. So how can we split these? So for that we have a tag that is TD. TD means table data. So we are going to write table data. So if you want to continue with the first column, then you have to write few things more. But if you are done with this first name, first column, then you can close this with the TD. Right. Now we need one more. So again we'll write here TD table data and then cache in. Again need to close this with the TD. Same as this, we need to take all this here. So this will be for on US check, and this is not on US check. Right. Now we have created here in one table one row, and then we have split into 4 columns. Now we need to take another row so that we can write this data in the next row. So what will happen? Again, if we'll take all this row with this, so it will create one more row and then it will write all this data. And now we need to put here, let's say I'm putting here Manish, cash in will be 15, on US check will be 25, not on US check will be 45. So I'm just putting this. Now what will happen if I'll just copy this and if I'll put here, you can see here it will look like this. We have this these texts, please see below monthly reports, and then total count, and then it will create one table with the table row. These are the columns and these are the data. Now if you'll just press OK, and as you know that we have written here HTML code, so we have to select this age body HTML, and then let me run this to just check what are we getting in email. So you can see here we are getting like this. Please see below email monthly reports and total count 10, and now we are getting one column, second column, third column and fourth column, and based on this we are getting this one also. Now we need table like this. It means we need to put here border. So how can we do that? So to put a border, we have to just do one thing. In the table tag here, we have to write here border equal to 1. It means we are going to apply border with the size 1. Now let me run this again, Control F5. Okay, now you can see here we are getting these data in table with the border 1, right? Now currently what is happening, we are putting here static value, hard coded value, but now we need to put this total count dynamically. Let's say currently we have 1 record, so it will show here 1 total count 1, and this will be also picked from the Excel file. So let me show you here. First, in the body message, I am going to write here a few things here. After this and table, I am going to put here 2 paragraph, and then I will write here thank you, and then 1 enter, and then I will write here UiPathRPA. Now press OK, and now we need to read this data from Excel file, because now we have the data in the Excel DT. So how can we read the data from the data table? So for that we have this for each row. So now we can read the data from the Excel DT. Now what will happen if I will directly put this in the body? So first time it will read this data from the Excel sheet and write into table, data table, and now it will read one by one row from the Excel sheet and then send email. So what will happen currently, if we have the 5 records in Excel sheet, so it will send 5 email, right? So that's why we cannot put this inside for each row. So how can we collect all this data from this Excel DT, and then we can use that data after merging and in send Outlook mail message in the body. So for that we have to take this data and write in a notepad as a table. So for that we have to take here one append line, and we need a text file here. So currently we have this table data. I am going to take this table data here, table data.txt file, and in the text what we need to write, here, let me show you. We need to write the same thing here. Let me delete this. Okay, so now you know that every time in every loop we'll have to get this data from here and write all this row in text file. So for that we have to write here tr tag, so there will be first row for first data, and in the td we are going to write here row of from what column you are going to get the data. So we'll write here this is emp name, and then this will be 2.2 string, right? So in the same way we have to copy and paste here, and this will be for cache in, and this is for on US check, and same as this we need one more cell, and this is for not on US check, and we need to remove this. Now copy this, and we just need to paste here in the double quotation. Let me open this here and just click here, put here, and now you can see here it will just take as a string, but now we need to put here the data from the Excel sheet also, from the row data table, right? So to add the value here along with the hard coded value, that is tr and td, so we'll write here double quotation, and then this will be plus, and again here we need to write here plus and then double quotation. Same as this we have to write here double quotation plus and then double quotation. Same here, because we have the 3. Now plus double quotation, and this will be also double quotation plus double quotation. Here we are getting a error that string constant must end with a double quote, but we have put the double quotation here everywhere where we required. But now what is the issue? The issue is we cannot press one enter here. So for that we have to delete this break line, so that we can write all this data in one section, in one line, right? So now it is considering that this is under double quotation. So what is happening if we are putting one enter? So it is considering a different line for this. Now press OK. So now what will happen, it will first read the data from the Excel sheet and then will loop through each row and then write here in append line. So first row data will be written to text file, and then again it will go and check for the second row. If the second row is there, then again it will append to the second line, right, because we are using here append line. And then at the end we will read that text file. So how can we read that text file? So for that we have this here, read text file. So after this loop, after for each, we'll take this read text file and we'll select that append that table data where we are storing all this append row, and the output will be, let me put here, table data. So this will be a string. Now we need to write this table data in the body mail message. So let me open this body, and now we can see here we just required this table and this first line, this first row, because in the first row we have our table column name, that we need all this data against this employee name, cash in, on US check, not on US check. Now you can see here we have another table row which is just for writing the value here, but we are already writing this same data here. You can see here we have tr, so one more row, right? So we are already writing this table row in a text file and we are reading from the text file. So we can just remove this tr tag, and then we can press here double quotation plus plus, and then we can just pass here table data, right? Now we need to remove all this line here. Right? Now what will happen, after writing first row and data, it will insert all this data which is written in the this text file. So same as this will be written to here, right? And then it will write all this thing. Now press OK. Now let me delete this table data and let me open this Excel file, and currently I am just going to show you with one row of data. So we have 4 columns and one row of data. Now close this, and now this time I am going to run this project, and let's see, Control F5. Okay, so you can see here that shows that hi, please see below monthly reports and total count 10, and we are getting the first row here. Let me show you here in the table data. It is showing like this, like TR, TD, and then John, then again TD 27, TD 12, and TD 84. So because it is showing here in the one TR, it means the starting TR and the end, it means there is one row, and there is in the one row it is writing one table data, one, it's a 4, right? Now we need to write one more here, then it will look like this. It will look like this. So it will append all this data here in this, right? So let me do one thing. Let me close this and delete this table data, and let me open this monthly report Excel file and just paste all this data here. Right, now save this. Now currently we have the 5 records. Close this, and we need to show here in the body message the total count. So for that, again we have to put here double quotation plus plus, and then to show the count we need to write here Excel DT, because we are reading this Excel and storing in a data table. So we have the data in the data table, so we'll write here Excel DT dot rows dot count. So this will show you the count of that data. Now we need to put here dot to string. Now press OK. And now let's run this again. Control F5. So now you can see here, now we have a total count 5, right? And the data has been added here. Now if you want to do some formatting on the table, you can do that. You can put a space here, you can put the bold here. So if you want to change the formatting of this table, so you can do one thing. First let me open body, and you want to put here one space, so we'll put here one space, and you want to format as this heading. You can see this should be not as a data, this should be as a table heading. So for that, here in the body message you have to write this here in the TD. This is not the table data, this is table heading. So you will put here TH again, and with the TH, so this will be considered as a table header. TH H H. Now press OK. Save this, and now you can delete this, and let me show you here in table data. Now you can see here it is showing like this. In the table 1 it is showing all this row from the first row, all this data from the first row, and the second row, third row, fourth and fifth row, right? Delete this and let's run this again. So it will show the count of the data which is in an Excel file. Now you can see here the total count 5, and there is a space, and now this is considering this as a table heading, not as a data. Now if we'll put one more row, so automatically it will add one more row here and the count will be changed, right? So I hope you will like this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. So if you really like this video, then please press the like button, and if you have not subscribed this channel, then please subscribe this channel, and if you have any question, please comment on video.